When I was in high school, I was the guitar guy. Now, I had a bunch of friends who played guitar, but for some reason, I was the guy who played guitar. If my friends ever introduced me to you, they'd probably say, hey, this is Clint, he plays guitar. My AOL screen name said I played guitar, my profile said I played guitar, and really, that's where I learned the fact that technology and image is all connected. See, I could be whoever I wanted to be online. Now, the truth is I was pretty accurate with who I was online when I was in high school. I mean, I may have left out that I was, the nerdy skinny kid, but the truth is I was pretty honest and accurate about who I was online when I was in high school. But there's a huge temptation with that. And maybe you've already given into that temptation. See, it's really easy for us to be whoever we want to be online. Technology really makes it easy for us to create whatever image we want. I mean, we can be literally whoever we want to be just because we type it or we stage a few pictures. Most of the time people don't create a Facebook with the purpose of being someone else. But who someone is online is really just a reflection of who they want to be. I mean, it's good to strive to be better as a person, but in the technological world, we tend to get caught up in who we want to be so much that really we forget who we are. We forget who God has created us to be. When I was the guitar guy in high school, I had a lot of fun because I fit into people's perception of the world, and really that's all I'd ever wanted out of life. I wanted to fit, Being the guitar guy, it really allowed me to fit in. But what inevitably happened was that I started to lose my identity. I mean, all I was a musician. I was cornered. Now, I love music, absolutely love music. But there's a whole lot more to who I was, who God created me to be, other than just playing guitar. The truth is God has created all of us special. He has set us apart from everything else He created. I mean, if you look at the first chapter of Genesis, you'll find that God created the birds of the air, the fish in the sea, and the land animals, the trees, the flowers, everything. And you don't see birds trying to be fish, and you don't see fish trying to be horses. You don't see trees and flowers trying to be people, because they have value themselves. See, God created everything. And because God created everything, they have value in who they are. So check this out. See what God says about you and me as He created humanity. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, in our likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea, the birds of the air, over the livestock, over all the earth, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." So God created man in His own image. In the image of God, He created him, male and female, He created them. See, we were created in the image of God. Literally, who we are is directly influenced by our Creator. Beyond that, we bear the image of God. That means we represent God. See, we tend to use technology in a way to create an image that fits and gives us value in this world. But if what Genesis says is true, then we already have value because God has created us. So since God has created us, we can find our value in that because we bear the image of God. We always will, and we always have had value. Now, this is so against everything that we experience in school and with our friends. And to be honest, it's really just hard to believe. But if you ask anyone who has been where you are, who has lived where you're living right now, they'll say that there was a time where they were tempted and maybe even did create an image to fit in or be someone that they weren't, but they eventually realized that they needed to be exactly who God had created them to be. And if they needed to change, God would do that. When we try to create an image, we make the unwise choice of becoming the creator instead of resting in the fact that we're the creation. Technology gives us an easy way to do that. It gives us an easy way to distort who God has really created us to be. But let me be the first to tell you, whatever image you create, whoever you decide to be, it may fit in great with your friends. It may fit in great even in this culture. But the truth is, it's nothing compared to who God has created you to be. And so our challenge this week is for you to stop trying to be someone you're not and just be who God has created you to be, and rest in the fact that you have value because of your Creator, not because of your image.